selection from the Property Business Show 2012 at Excel, and I don't think these guys need too much of an introduction. It's Mark and Rob from Progressive. So welcome, guys.
Hiya.
Now, I notice you're not in suits.
No, the one day of the year I'm actually in scruffs. We've actually just come to register again for the marathon that we're running on Sunday. Yeah, we thought we'd come and have a look round.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you've run the marathon before?
Yeah, we did it last year. Yeah, it was pretty tough after 20 miles. Gets pretty hard on the legs.
Yeah, he was quite slow as well.
Actually, I beat him for about 2/3 of the way around, and then he snuck past, without me looking. Yeah.
But you guys, you're very much about giving back to the community, and you do have a lot of charitable interests through Progressive.
Sure.
And this is really an extension of that, isn't it? Because you're running for charity.
Yeah, we're running for Sense. We ran for Sense last year, and we're running again this year. So I mean, we normally anywhere between sort of 5,000 and 10,000 we manage to run raise personally. I suppose it's probably not about the money. We actually have a couple of people in our VIP program who are blind, and obviously Sense is deaf blind. Mark's dad died of cancer a few years ago, and a few of my family members did. So from the Super Conference we'd raised between 30 and 40,000 that we just gave to cancer research. So obviously, because we can get in front of quite a lot of people, it's a good opportunity to be able to, because it's not just from our pockets, it's many people in the community, we all sort of contribute. So I think it's really important.
I totally agree, and I think so many people get into property, and you say, why are you doing this, and you see pound size go up in their eyes, and they say, I want to be rich. But to me, that's not really a goal, because I think wealth is best shared with the people that you care about and that you love, and if you can involve them in your success, it makes it so much more rewarding, doesn't it? So you share that ethos.
Yeah, completely. I mean, like you said, money in and of itself means absolutely nothing. The joy and the benefit from it comes from giving it back, sharing it with others, doing things you love. I'm not going to hide and say, I'm just a charitable guy. I like the finer things in life as well, and I like to spend time with my son and family and with Mark. But you also then attract the right people, the people who have the same values as you. And wealth isn't also about money, it's about expanding your knowledge and your education and your mindset.
Absolutely.
And I think it's about the relationships which you can then create from that, because obviously if you've got, I don't know, say Steve who's blind, or a few of the other people who are a little bit more challenged, on our courses, they really, really respond well to, that kind of charitable interest, and we build great relationships with them, and we get a lot from that personally, because you kind of look at yourself and you think, okay, I went out and I found 6 properties in X amount of time, and I've managed to do this, this and this, and then you see they've done even more than you in the same period of time, and you think, I really need to up my game, and that really pushes you forward.
And it's very inspiring.
It is, it's massively inspiring, and that's, for me, that's really exciting, just watching the journey that people have, and just kind of being with them along that journey.
I mean, if you rewind 6 years for us, and probably even a bit longer for you guys, that was where we were, and we all started, and we all had a vision and a goal, and maybe we thought it's a bit big, and maybe I can't do the things that some of these gurus, if you like, are doing, and then 2 years later you see people grow and develop and become what they only ever dreamed of. And in our community, certainly at least, all of the people that follow us love watching us make a complete fool of ourselves. We do that quite a lot on the stage of the Super Conference or running the marathons, and we're all right with that.
Fantastic. I mean, obviously things in property have changed enormously over the last few years, and you've weathered the storm, haven't you? Now you've obviously done that through constantly adapting to reflect the true conditions in property.
Yeah, I think the strategy is really important from the start. So, if we'd been buying, big kind of, I don't know, overseas off-plan units that didn't cash flow, or, things that were, we were trying to flip, or, capital-based strategies, I think we'd have been in a lot more trouble now. But most of what we did right from the start was very small units, really good cash flow that weathered the storm. And of course, the way you sell it, or the way you train people, or the way you bring people into your business needs to change as you've just touched on, because the market changes and they have different aspirations. And of course, the thing that really pushes you through is that A, you have the right strategy, you know, and a sustainable strategy.
Yep.
And in addition, after a period of time, after you've just kept on keeping on and kept delivering and kept giving people what they want, most people in the marketplace kind of look at you and think, actually, they must be doing the right thing for people. And that's really helped us, because we get loads of people in now that have seen us there for 3, 4, 5 years and said, you know what, I've just seen you guys for such a long time, and that's why I want to come on a course or whatever. And we had to change a hell of a lot in 08, because we were mainly just selling deals. And people didn't have the money or the finance to do that, but they had the money to be trained. And, you know, even if it was a low price, maybe, you know, our membership site or a book or a DVD, and we moved into that model more and, you know, created an income stream that way. And that really, really helped us through, you know, over the last 4 years since we've been, you know, kind of in recession, post-recession, and this kind of really slow growth period now, you know.
I think you actually touched on one of the key things to success. We had a conversation about on Property Tribes recently about what you could learn from some sports people like Bubba Watson or Nadal, people like that. And it actually boils down to being consistent, doesn't it? And just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, it really does. You keep on keeping on. You keep the consistency in what you do. So, you know, you keep turning up at the same events, doing the same thing, delivering on the thing that you promised, and
staying on message.
Yeah, just staying on message, not really changing, not wavering, and people really respond to that eventually. Initially, in the early days, some people think, oh, you're not, you know, it's too slow. You say it's going to take me 3 or 4 years to get there, or, you know, the returns you're saying they're not high enough or whatever. And in the early days, it's a little bit annoying because you see all these people promising big things.
Exactly.
But you just continue along your path.
You do. A bit like running a marathon.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for the reminder.
We're full circle there. But anyway, lovely talking to you, and I really wish you both the best of luck on Sunday. I really take my hat off to you, and I'll be watching and cheering you on. So thanks for chatting to us. It's Mark and Rob from Progressive, and thank you for watching Property Tribes TV.